why it's taking this person so long to order their chicken. It's KFC. They got chicken. Get out of the line.
You're gonna make me sad because I'm like, the longer you stay in line at KFC, the longer, the sooner that CVS is gonna close, and I will be in perpetual pain.
Well, I'm like 10 seconds away from, like, if by the time it turns to 6:24, if they have not moved, I am going to Popeyes. I'm going to Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yeah.
KFC's not much better.
Hold on. Don't talk smack about no Popeyes now.
He doesn't know anything, Sierra.
I'll fight people over Popeyes.
I've only had the luxury. Let me rephrase that. I love their breakfast menu. Love their breakfast
Popeyes
menu.
have a breakfast menu?
Popeyes doesn't have a breakfast menu.
Yeah, they have breakfast biscuits and whatnot. Chicken. Used to be in North Carolina. But,
are you thinking of Bojangles?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Bojangles.
Okay, Bojangles is the scum of the earth, so it's okay.
But
I've never been there.
Are we online? Are we recording?
Yes.
Bojangles sucks. Don't eat there.
I'm sorry to say this, but Bojangles is better than Popeyes.
All right, we fighting.
Hold on. He can't even talk. He did 5 minutes ago. He thought Bojangles was Popeyes.
No, I literally have a Popeyes around the corner from me, and it's one of the worst freaking restaurants in the area.
Now, I will say this. Popeyes has the worst customer service. I will give you that. But they have the best chicken. At some point, Matt, we still need to do that. We need to get chicken sandwiches and try them all.
You still haven't had their chicken sandwiches yet? Dang.
No, she just
No.
wants to do a actual taste test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I might have to let Lynn know not to cook because she was like, I want to cook for you guys today. And I was like, okay, sure. But you're like, no, KFC. And I'm just like, oh, well, shit.
I want chicken. Now, had we thought about it earlier, we could have taken some chicken out of the freezer and fried our own chicken. But
Do you think she would actually cook it right? I mean, I'm just saying. I know that's my kid and all, but
she has we have an air fryer. All she's got to do is bread it and stick it in the air fryer and hit the fried chicken button.
I'm still not as confident.
Okay. It sounds like then I need there to be rolls for mental damages on both sides. With
Mental damages?
With this food war going on.
Good one. I'll give you that.
I don't think I'm taking any mental damage because I'm actually getting the chicken.
I'm getting
you have to roll
Wingstop.
dodge as the delivery guy. One side wants you, the other side is trying to stop you. But okay, so I understand that Kamiya's wanting her platinum.
Mm-hmm. I worked hard for that money.
Even though her side shot first.
Yeah, in my defense, I don't consider myself as part of the Embers. So technically, my side didn't shoot first.
You said part of the Embers?
But
not part of the Embers. And the deal wasn't concerning the Embers specifically.
Yeah, but remember, I said I wouldn't. I didn't say they wouldn't. I said I wouldn't. Now, if he had attacked my team members and left it at that, then that would have been completely something different. I wouldn't have interfered. But when he laid down the gauntlet in front of me, I was like, Tommy doesn't back down from a challenge. If anything, she will amp the ante. So he brought it on himself. It's different if he would have said, I just want to fight your friends and not you. And she'd be like, cool, bet. But no, he's like, you're going down. I'm going to kill you. She don't take highly the threats.
Yeah, that's perfect. I realized what I was going to do, by the way.
She even would have had Sammy stand down so that she wouldn't have to get in the way because he hit Sammy. You hit her boy, he will murder you. Oh my god, why can't you be here?
Oh, no. Well, that's mildly terrifying. Keegan can do D10s worth of damage now.
Let me get out of here. I think I have enough fat material.
The one thing that nags me is part of me wants to resurrect them. The other part of me doesn't want to foot the bill.
The child has been told.
So, I know where we stopped at, and that was the fact that
We
the fight
won.
had just ended. Kami wants to go off to go find the money, wherever the money be.
Yeah, just know.
Well, I mean,
Kami's
it
just
shouldn't have
gonna
gotten this far. It was
Yeah.
in a chest. He didn't actually move the chest.
He
Did he?
did though. Yeah, he did. Him and his people smoke bombed, and when the smoke cleared, it was gone. And Kami was like, "Okay, good.
Oh.
Let me finish taking out this armor, and I'll join the fight later." Ooh.
Other than that,
So I guess then I really should start by what are people going to do now in the aftermath? Again, I know Kami wants to search everyone and find the gold.
Platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah, don't try to downgrade me, David.
Never.
No shit. Ow.
Honestly, I have no. I other than like go talk to the guy who was supposed to pay us because we qualified for the full payout. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
yeah,
is where I was heading because I have to go let them out of the gallery.
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
currently sitting in the gallery.
I mean, I figured
Oh.
he's not going to try and shortchange my money, so it's going to be there when I get back. But, you know, if they find out that the commander's not there, they might take the loot and run. We can't have
And
that.
then also find out what the lady from the library found
25,000
when she was wandering around the place free.
Okay, so
Yes, that part's kind of interesting.
Find out what Kisa found out.
So,
Kisa was in theory running around, gathering intel. So
making sure that any forbidden knowledge is no longer in their possession to do more stupid shit like this.
And Thomas told Kisa where the library was, just for the record.
I mean, it
The
wasn't that
secret
hard to
library.
find, but
It wasn't hard to find. It was behind a coded bookcase behind a key beyond an illusion.
oh, that library. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hidden one. Aside from that, I would go with Road to do the whole payment and let them out part. But there is one thing I'm going to do, and that is going to be divine intervention. And I'm currently trying to think of how to word it.
Oh, yeah,
Before
got
I,
what we
tell
talked
you.
about. Yep. Which between
'Cause-
Zora, me, and Unseen Servant shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, Kami's only
Also-
to search everyone. That'll take some time. So you have time.
Thomas is going to want to make sure that
Are you trying to
Sammy
take my
knows
cards?
Thomas is going to want to make sure that Sammy knows not to leave Kami's side for the rest of the day.
She's just gonna order him to leave her alone. She needs her space.
Yeah, no. He's
I wanna-
going to give Sammy a fat steak to not.
Well, I mean,
be alone.
there's a middle ground there. He can keep an eye on her and make sure something doesn't happen, but stay far enough back that she gets her space.
That's true.
Denied.
Also, I really want to do this just because you did it once,
Well,
Tristan.
wouldn't that be his stealth versus your perception at that point?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking Titan after Sierra gets off a 20-hour shift.
But I know what I want to do. The poor Sammy, or more like poor Kami.
Oh, I didn't roll well at all. I rolled a 2. Oh,
I really want to cast tongues on Sammy.
go ahead.
I didn't do it in this timeline.
See what happens.
But we know all timelines now.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, see
if
what
she gets
happens.
pissed, not my fault this time.
Oh, that's a good point. I know she gets pissed
Oh, yeah.
about it.
She's gonna still be mad about the last timeline. Just FYI.
That's a good point. I forgot she got pissed about that. But at the same time, it'd be a good way to get back at her.
At her, she didn't do nothing yet.
I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm just saying if there's flack thrown this time, not my fault.
One day it will happen. Just not yet. But, yeah, no. I'm just currently maintaining concentration on True Polymorph. Because Keegan's now an ancient silver dragon.
Yup.
I still wish he could be bigger.
That's what
That-
she said.
It's just so weird having a creation creature only be that big on terms of, like, tile size.
Right on the menu. There it is. Can I get a 10-piece spicy nugget combo with fries and a pineapple mango lemonade?
Any sauce for those nuggets?
Barbecue sauce.
Tell her don't skimp on the sauce.
All right. Anything else for you?
Oh, that's it.
All right. Let's go to 1027.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need
Sorry
4
about that,
things of
guys.
barbecue sauce. I need 4 things of barbecue sauce.
I will ask for them at the window. Actually, I'll ask for them when I'm paying.
So Sammy beats out my perception. Who rolled a 28? I rolled a 13. I don't know how many rolls I get to make.
Usually
I don't know
only
how
one.
far away the camp is.
Well,
I wasn't sure how far away the camp was.
I would say it's like in terms of your transit, there would just be the one.
Okay.
While you're searching the camp, then depending on what happens, there'd be another. But I thought you were searching the people around the battlefield as well.
Yeah. But I was trying to send Sammy away, and Matt was like, Thomas is gonna give him a big juicy steak to like stay up on me and just stealth so that she doesn't know that Sammy's there. So I rolled Sammy's stealth versus my perception to see if Tommy would notice him, and apparently she would not. There will be a large pile in the center of the courtyard of all the stuff she's pulled off the men. And the ones who are still breathing, she would make them strip down to their skibbies, by the way. And Kit Kat, and Thomas are in charge of tying them up. $28 axes? Wow. Oh, 25 axes.
3,000 silver, 200 shuriken, 61 clothes, 134 pounds of metal, 28 axes, and 25 of something.
Yeah, what's the
I
25
didn't
for?
type that out?
No.
Do I need to worry about adding that to the crate?
25 long
Yeah.
sticks.
I don't want
Anything that we want rerolled?
I mean, we got a hefty bunch of silver, so I mean, I think we're good.
No, I meant any items we want rerolled. I can make him reroll the item.
200.
Do we? Yeah, do we
Such a
need that
weird
many?
number of shuriken there.
Well, I mean, some of them were thrown. I get it, but
That's right. She was specifically searching the battlefield.
Yeah.
So
Is
there could be
there
some
anything
off somewhere.
besides the silver that we want to trade out?
do clothes count as armor or equipment?
I think it's just normal sets of clothes.
Yeah, I was just being a pain in the butt.
Is that a
I
no?
mean, I would say that would be equipment at that point, not armor.
Yeah,
Are-
I was
are
being,
we pulling-
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Are we pulling a Skyrim at this point? Just like stripping their clothing off of them while they're...
Apparently,
No.
Kami has done
They're-
this.
they're
No,
in the street in
not
style.
the dead ones. Not the dead ones. The dead ones are still fully clothed. Okay, let me repeat. I'm not into that necromancy shit. They're still clothed.
Speaking of
The ones
you
that
will
are not
you will
are-
find as you're going through your search, because your search will take a bit, because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
searching
yeah.
everyone. You'll find that some of the people you could have sworn were dead.
Just generic metal.
Well, I mean, like, it's alloyed metals. It's not like adamantine specifically. Or
Well, no, I
anything.
was trying. It's like unworked metal, sword, steel. What am I?
Oh, it's the metal from the destroyed mechanized units.
Okay,
So it's
So scrap metal.
it's worked, scrapped, alloyed metals.
scrap metals.
Yeah. The people that you could have sworn were dead, begin groaning. Can I also get a wisdom roll
This has axes. You
from
can hand axes.
a wisdom roll from
Tommy.
both Kami and Tarbalane, if Tarbalane is not in the gallery.
It says axes.
Damn.
You can hand axes, battle axes.
I
Can
know
I
I
re-roll?
typed it in there as a shorthand, but really the Kasar gallery.
I don't think Roll20 likes me
I
today.
think
Where are
it
my
comes plain
dice?
system, but besides
Can somebody roll for me who's not Sierra?
I will roll
Sure.
physical.
What do I need to roll?
I rolled an D20,
Wisdom.
okay? So mean.
So I know it's wisdom, but I don't know what I need to actually roll for. Like, what's the modifiers?
1d20 plus 5.
I rolled a 15, so you have a flat 20. Do you want to use anything? Because I know you have means to change things.
Yeah,
me
no, I'm
re-roll
gonna.
again.
Actually, well, I can't do anything for you. I can't make you re-roll again. But,
Like I said, you rolled a 15, so you have 20 total so far.
I think a 20 is good. I'll stick with the 20. I don't even know how many luck points I have right now. So.
Tarbalane, you will feel it only lasts for a moment, but you do feel a familiar sway, a familiar charge, in the midst of the entire area for just a moment. The familiarity is one from long ago.
I've not
Huh.
felt this presence since.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long
Yeah.
time.
It's yeah. Okay.
Did Kami not feel it?
Oh no, she rolled
Yeah,
an 8.
Tommy
She
rolled
didn't
an
feel
8. I'd feel anything.
Okay.
it.
I was
like, no,
hope-
when
I
saw
thought
that
it was
8,
a-
I'm like, okay, I know the answer to that.
I thought it was a wisdom save, so now I'm kicking myself. I'm like, if I had realized it was gonna be to know what touched me, I would have burned some luck points and made it higher. I would have burned my whatever it is, the thing that I can add a D8 to my D20 roll. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm going to be dropping off for a short moment because I have to move all the food inside. Sierra, if you can send your daughter to the door if she's not in bed.
Last I heard, she was downstairs with Yolanda on the roadblocks.
Sorry. Bye.
Ro. Well, your unseen buddy and your seen buddy are collecting collecting the wood fragments. There will be some wind as a shroud of a mist fills the area. Like we're talking like, you can kind of see a silhouette of her hand if you hold out in front of you, kind of thickness that kind of moves on through. Once the thick roll of mist comes on through, you'll see that the trees and such that were shattered and destroyed during the various iterations of battle have been restored, though you still have what wood you've collected.
Cool. Weird, but cool.
Also, as a consequence of this, any wooden pieces or completely wooden constructed equipment you have on you would be repaired if they were damaged.
Cool. Alright. So, I'm going to send the wood back to the ship.
Okay.
Which has got a lot easier because there's a lot more trees now.
Oh, hey! Give me a branch.
And get the, my repair team working on that upgrade that I already cleared with Sierra regards to updating the wood of the ship.
Yep.
Daddy's home!
Oh, God.
What were you going to do?
Go back out and go get your pen.
Oh no. If you forgot, that's fine. You don't have to go back out. It's a sign that I'm not supposed to take it. I'll just take the ibuprofen. Just if I miss a dose, the pain just kind of racks up. That's all.
Okay. Kami.
David.
Oh, that was impressive. Kami should know my name. I guess that 8 was really an 18. Okay. You don't find the chests in the battlefield, just so you're aware.
I don't think I would. I mean,
So
he didn't seem stupid.
continuing your search, likely figuring that they have an encampment. Could I get a investigation or survival roll to locate this encampment, unless you have some sort of skill or ability you think would be able to assist or apply more to locating this object?
Shit. I don't think I do. Let me double check. I forgot I had that ability. That totally would have been extremely helpful. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Not. Didn't even realize I had that ability. Okay. Oh wow! Didn't know I had that one either. Huh. Now we'll just. Wow, there are a lot of things on my sheet I didn't realize I had.
Oh man, I can do all this?
Good thing you figured out before we were some insanely high level.
All right. Now I'm just gonna roll survival, which is a 17. Ooh, 16 plus 17 is high. Right. I can roll survival, right? You did give me that option. I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever 16 plus 17 is.
Whatever 16 plus 17 is. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be 33.
Yeah, that's significantly high. Okay.
Yeah, my survival's a 17. I mean, that'd have to be in my line of work. Right? Like, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. That is really good, actually.
I should hope so. I would be a horrible ranger if not.
You will find their encampment. Their encampment is the encampment looks abandoned. However, with your incredible survival skills, you're able to discern a covered path. So to you, it doesn't look like an encampment that was suddenly people vanished. You can see the telltale signs of their movement and their path from what their infiltration, spy, crossing the border trainings have taught them. So following that, because again you rolled higher than a 30, I will also need another perception roll versus Sammy stealth.
Yep. Ha! Damn it! I'm not gonna be able to beat that. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
Okay, the stalking continues.
Yeah, because I rolled a 2. Yeah, I rolled a 2. I'm definitely not gonna beat that.
So you pulled out physical dice for it this time, and you still rolled a 2.
I still rolled a 2.
Welcome to my world.
They just want Sammy to make sure he follows me. That's all it is. Matt must have bribed the dice as well.
I don't think the dice is stake though.
But
okay. following the trail, can I get a... What's your passive perception?
Oh, shit! No! My nuggies! Sorry. Passive perception 21.
21? Okay.
The nuggies are safe. I was able to catch them. Had to sacrifice my cookies, but the good of humanity.
It was worth it. Okay, you see a number of traps set up in the trees along the trail that you were following, but you were able to easily avoid them because you see them.
Oh, so cute.
Eventually, you getting to the coast in this area where you see a group of Istrina soldiers pulling up the ramp of a ship. The ship, by the way, looks like this, though it is not currently firing.
It has chainsaws on the side of it.
Hey, ahoy!
Chainsaws. Oh my god.
I wish to board your ship.
A person in flowing black and red robes, primarily black with red secondary colors, and a eye patch stands up onto the deck. On his back, you'll see the hilt of some kind of long blade that has a number of charms dangling from it. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
And Kami gets into another fight and almost dies, and we have to go save her again.
Yeah, I got +2 hero points. I can come. I'm there when I need it.
Our worst problem is that Kami is going to see the ship and be like, "It's time for me to be a pirate again."
I mean, it has cannons all over it and chainsaws. It has fucking
She wouldn't trade it in for her
chainsaws.
ship. She wouldn't have traded. She would not trade it in for her ship. She loves her ship.
Oh no! Now instead of Pirate Captain Kami, you'll be Pirate Admiral Kami.
Commodore Kami. Did I hear you wish to board?
I do. With consent, of course. And I wish for a parlay.
From where do you hail?
That is a very interesting question.
North. Very
Call-
north.
Cobalt.
What was that?
Cobalt.
Ah. Then you cannot board this ship.
He said I cannot.
Yes, you cannot board this ship.
Huh?
And the reason being?
You're not one of my men, and you're not someone undercover.
Undercover? Nope. I'm just a traveler. Or adventurer. I am on a quest.
This boat does not serve charter nor quests from wanderers or vigilantes.
It says it right there on the sign. Does not take back.
I don't need you to ferry me across anywhere. I got 2 questions to ask you. I mean, I already know the question to one of them. So hold up, Rick Symbol. But I have a question regarding this.
What of it?
I need to know how you guys came about this. I know this person.
Ah. There was a person who claimed they could use their power to defeat the withering effects of the Nethicite that has scarred the Empire. Clearly, he was given a chance.
And you guys don't work with him anymore?
Not that I'm aware.
Last known whereabouts?
One second, I have to open the world map. What was this? Okay.
Interesting fact, guys. I just realized that even though Sammy's really in stealth, I still know where Sammy's at. Because of the feat that we have that ties us together.
You said you still don't know what?
I would still know where Sammy's at because of the feat that ties us together.
Either Machiel or Ashengal, but it has been some time. As far as I'm aware, the association wasn't an extensive one, or rather a long one.
Do yourself a favor when you go back to your kingdom or your government, whatever the hell you people call it these days. Purge everything with this symbol on it.
I'll deliver the message. What's your second
Thank you.
question?
Nope. I'm not even gonna bother. I told you I already know the answer to that.
Okay. Well then.
Safe travel.
You as well, Wanderer. With that and some rather alien noise to you, there is a sound of releases of pressure and very mechanical sounds as its artificial motive systems push the ship out to to sea, to water, and it accelerates away without the power of sail nor Levystone.
She just shakes her head. That's what's wrong with the youth of today. So much for taking off with 300 platinum and living my life alone in solitude.
I was wondering if you were
Pretty sure you have enough money to do that already.
I was wondering if you were going to forcibly board their ship just to take the chest.
No. She respects the laws of the sea. That will never change.
It's on the
Unless
boat,
you're
can't do anything about it now.
yeah. Unless you're a sea elf. That's the only time she does not respect the laws of the sea. And that's because she hates them.
Good. I didn't want to be shooting at you with that many cannon.
I also did not want to be shot at with that many cannons.
What was that supposed to do? Yes. What does that mean? Ah!
Yeah, she'll start hitting back.
Okay.
Slowly, though. Like, very, very slowly. Like, she's dragging her feet slowly.
Okay.
Like, it's still daytime, right? Like, it'll be like past midnight by the time she gets...
Earlier, it would have been sundown.
Oh. Well, then it's going to be, like, late night. Like, after midnight by the time she gets back.
Okay.
And then along the way, she'll stop and be like, you can come out, Sammy. I know you're there, asshole. You still have 48 laps you have to run. And you have to run them consecutively.
You are?
Actually, I'm adding an extra 50 for disobeying orders. I hope the steak was worth it.
What?
He growls at you.
Sammy now remembers what it was like to talk to.
As far as Sammy's concerned, he's probably always talking. Just these people around him can't understand. Okay.
I know what I'm doing in 7 days now. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Doing that. Next time you guys see Kisa, her satchel will have like 5 different locks on it. Along with what's it called? Arcane Lock?
Yeah, that's the spell.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Um, anything else you guys would like to do here, either here or in this area?
I mean, in the overnight, I need to get another day of reading done on my book, but that's not that big a deal.
Okay.
I would finish the hour, and because of things, I would like to make a medicine rule to make sure that these people are all properly healthy.
Sure,
if they're in custody. That'd be the last thing I would do.
Back. Yeah, when Kami gets back, she's just going to go back on the ship and call a meeting with her crew. She's going to make some changes.
Uh-oh.
The color red is banned, and there is no card games before 7.
No, that's never going to be.
She is totally okay with them playing cards. It's all good. Any way they can pass the time without bringing a woman on board.
Man, I think I might use that ship for something else too. It's a cool ship. Okay. So, yeah, you can call your meeting. Are you including your guests in the meeting, or is it just the crew?
It is just crew.
Do I
So
count
the only
since I've been
one
working as the repair guy for your ship?
I've been doing like the assistant navigator shenanigans, so do I count?
you guys are you can come, but she doesn't consider you part of the crew. But you can come.
Ouch. No.
It'll kind of hurt too.
I've been doing this shit for free? What is this?
I feel like when Kami's not the one wanting to actually be at the helm, it's me.
Oh, you're the bozeman. I thought you were the handman.
You guys are helping out on a quest. Otherwise, normally you guys wouldn't have been anywhere on this boat. So yeah,
Okay, that's fair.
Kami
how
lives
about
for
you,
the city
Turbulent?
life. No, remember, Carmeline has no position. He has no position.
Carmeline doesn't do anything on the ship.
Yeah.
Carmeline has always just been there. He has never been like part of the crew. He's just present.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
I am a passenger who has booked people. I like to imagine myself as the silent partner and owner.
Of
You
what?
can imagine yourself as that.
I was gonna say of what. I don't think Kami agrees with that sentiment.
Oh yeah, he would never tell Kami that.
I forget. Didn't I give Lane a position though?
Yeah,
he was quartermaster.
Yeah, quartermaster.
Okay, so he can come.
Who was quartermaster?
Are you feeling
yeah.
sad again? Why are you feeling so sad? You know what? We're just gonna go drinking. Yeah, I think 13's a good enough age. Oh wait, you're not 13. Shit. Hold on. 14. Sorry.
Sierra.
We're being recorded.
I
We
do
are
not
being
promote
recorded.
underage drinking. Underage drinking is bad, okay? Unless you're with a responsible adult and they are your parent.
Well, I say, if I'm not mistaken, if you're a parent under your own roof, then it doesn't matter.
It technically can, sort of. It gets very vague.
It's called adulting, honey. I think it's hard for any of us to get up and do things. The only reason why I have to get up and do things is because I don't want to live on the streets. I've come very close to wanting to, though. I don't mind being homeless at this day and age. I feel like it's okay.
I mind you being homeless at this day and age.
I'll come by and shower. Yeah, everything is expensive. That's because the government doesn't want us to be happy. Oh, we're not moving to Finland, though. I'm sorry, it's too cold. I'm never going back to Germany.
Germany's nice, though.
Lies.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Southeastern Germany is nice.
Mhm.
Bavaria.
How do you get Nancy's taking all of her slices?
I'll go visit Japan, but I definitely don't want to live there. I definitely don't want to live there. I like freedom. Well, if you ask me, all the other countries that are not America are bad countries. Not bad in the sense that they're horrible, but bad in the sense that I live here. I don't want to go anywhere else. Not going to Canada.
But yes,
You come up with some places and we'll talk.
So we're having the ship crew meeting.
Yes, ship crew meeting. Ship crew meeting. I love you, honey. Yeah. Mwah. Not you, Titan. Get away from me, asshole. Yes, ship crew meeting. I don't know why she's here. Why is she here?
I mean, she's on the ship.
Yeah, you can leave. Go somewhere else.
Fine.
Thank you. You're not part of the crew. Anyway.
As she goes below deck.
To be fair,
Kicks this chest over here and just goes over to this table.
She gets a healing potion test. Awesome.
we could just leave her at the place
Eric and I were requested to keep her
No.
around because she's been a very useful party member when you people are absent.
Hey, there's
Mhm.
been time where Eric's been absent and I've been there.
I wasn't disputing that. I was just
But fair. Continue.
Anyway,
She fills a very good role if one of us
Um,
isn't here.
The crew is looking at you, Captain.
I want to say I love all of you. I am very proud to count you guys as crew to the point that I am adding. Hold on, let me see what I got in my. Where is it? That I'm adding. How many do I have on crew?
look at your ship stat block. How many crew does it need?
I don't see my ship stat block. That's why I asked.
It's in there because I can see it. So, last
On
I
the
saw
map?
it was Frankenstein. Though I know you were talking about changing it from the Narnia.
Yeah, I changed it to Narnia.
The Frankenstein has a crew requirement of not listed. At least not in the first section. The next section. Our capacity
where is it?
20.
crew 20. Yep, 20.
Oh, 20. Okay, that's not bad.
And it is a brigantine class sailing vessel.
Dun, 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 dun. I gotta do some math. Hold on.
600 gold per month.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm pretty sure that most people will barely make a gold in a month. And
Well,
the reality of the
presumably
world.
You're performing trade or doing something
Oh.
that'll get you money.
Duh, Seer. Duh. Anyway, I'm going to add 100 platinum to your end wages. Like at the end of it, at the end of this adventure, you all get 100 platinum.
There'll be murmurs of some of disbelief, others of just surprise, especially the sheer amount of moolah that is.
Oh, hold on, work call.
Because everyone gets enough money to live for probably the next 2 generations of their family in opulence. Wait, is it? Wait, no, it's a 1 to 10 ratio. So that's 200 platinum is only 2,000 gold? Eh.
Which is a lot to an average person.
It is a lot to an average person, but realistically, that's maybe only a generation worth of living in luxury.
All right, I'm back. Where was I?
100 platinum.
Yes, 100 platinum. I thought about 1,000 platinum, but unfortunately, I don't have 1,000 enough platinum to go around to give you guys 1,000 at the
Blame
end.
that asshole from
So-
earlier.
So I still have to give money to the orphanage. 100 is all I can do for now, for your
Yes, the
services.
orphanage. I mean, go on. What?
Oh, I thought you said something.
I did,
And
go
that
on.
said, okay, that said, going forward, the guests on this ship, I will no longer interact with. You guys can interact with at your leisure, of course, when you're not on duty. Everything will have to go through Four Eyes over there, and then Four Eyes will then bring it to me. That means Four Eyes, you do not make decisions unless I sign off on it.
Lane is taking notes on a clipboard. Understood.
Sammy is still second. By the way.
Roar!
And
Pants
I
a bit
am not
because,
opposed.
because of the exercises earlier.
I do not. I am not opposed to feeding you guys to Sammy, to those who step out of line.
Licks his paw.
Any questions, concerns, grievances, suggestions?
Ma'am, are those all the changes?
Casual Fridays.
Yay!
But you still gotta wear pants.
Oh.
But yes, that's all the changes. Oh, and when I'm in my quarters, if it's not an emergency, do not bother me. Only Lane and Sammy can come knock on my door.
Only who?
But if my door is open, Lane and Sammy. But if my door is open, anybody is more than welcome to come and speak with me. But if it's closed, only Lane and Sammy are allowed beyond that point. Yes, and that goes for you too, Thomas.
I'm more surprised you're denying the other people, like Ro and myself.
Well, if my door is open, come on through. And if you guys need me, just tell Lane you need me, and I will come out. Or invite you guys in, one or the other. Oh, and Kit Kat. Kit Kat, because you're my son.
I'm not at this meeting, so it doesn't apply to me.
Your pocket's right there, though.
Lane will say, I'm already drafting a schedule. This schedule won't change unless unless you want it to. That means for you, the rest of the crew, you better prioritize any conversations or meetings you're going to want with the captain.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'll still be out and dilly-dallying with the lot of you, you know. I am also about having a good time with my men. Also, Johnson did beat me at blackjack the other day. I feel like I have to get my crown back.
Yeah.
And we still have Captain Kami's happy hour. For those who are not on duty. Just FYI.
Oh, I thought that was going to be who's not on the shit list.
No. She doesn't believe in having her men drink while on duty, so. Safe sailing is happy sailing.
This is a confirmation from me. I think this is happening in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although part of me was like she'd probably come back and wake everybody up, but then I was like, no. Probably need some time communing with the stars and the whiskey and the rum.
And the whiskey.
Now, because I have nothing further else to say, then it looks like we're going to be wasting more of our time in traveling across the land. Back to work, you lot.
As the crew is getting back to work, one of them will well, let's see. I assume you're still in the berth, so he's pointing out to out towards the water. Ma'am.
Yeah.
Shit's about to happen, man.
We have a ship coming in.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, let's go take a look at it.
Fortunately, it's not a super big image this time. It is a large ship. One
Wow.
that really should be unable to bear the load that it clearly has on it. and should be disrupting the water line far more than it actually is. There is
Gonna sigh.
there is a slight shimmering around it. Anyone with proficiency in Arcana will be able to recognize this shimmering as a, of course, magical barrier, a shield, for lack of a better term. It pulls close to the point where its extended higher deck is actually over the deck of your ship, casting a shadow down on it.
I'm pretty sure that
somebody thinks their
is
stick
the
is too
Academy.
long.
A clearly magnified voice. Voice will speak out. The headmaster of the academy has received your message and dispatched us to retrieve you.
Stand down, men. Not a threat.
Not a threat.
Well then.
Huh. I didn't know this academy dealt in floating cities as ships.
Well, remember, the Floating Academy does have an association with the Nympha Empire, which which isn't exactly subtle.
City ships are not something that would just be the immediate thing people would do.
Yeah, I know.
So I thought it was a physical building. Okay, this is cool.
I didn't say it was the Academy.
No.
Okay.
They're here to offer us a ride.
Though not as a menacing pose, there there will be a shimmer in the middle of your deck, as in a area of dispersed light, this individual will appear. Again, they're not currently casting like that or anything, but that's their general appearance.
What's Guts doing here?
You need to ask permission before you board my ship. Please go back and try again.
That is basic courtesy. I don't know what.
teleports back out. Permission to board your ship, Captain.
Permission granted.
Another shimmer of light. Needlessly using his mana.
He wouldn't have to worry about it if he had asked permission the first time.
Or if you just used a plank like everybody else.
Imagine the size of the plank on that kind of ship. Given the urgency of how the headmaster put it, we felt that we should come in some amount of force in case you required assistance. The quest that you're on could attract powerful adversaries.
I feel like your vessel would attract far more attention, and therefore I guarantee those things would show up.
Looks up at the ship that's still casting a shadow on was it what do you recurse your ship, the Narnia now? On the Narnia. Nonsense, to be fine. Are there any preparations you need to do before we escort you to the academy?
I don't have anything in particular. As long as the current academy we're at can deal with the dozens of prisoners we left them.
Hip sorts. We'll send people over to deal with that.
Are you saying you don't have people on ship to deal with it now?
I'm just saying I personally wasn't going to deal with it. Send the recovery teams. There'll be some glimmers of light that you can somewhat see from the edge of the ships as a combination of lacus embers with clearly custom automata just teleport over to the land and begin retrieving the prisoners.
Make sure you guys ask for permission for entrance. Don't follow his bad example.
The people on land either don't hear you or are ignoring you.
And I have already deducted to 2,000 platinum for my men, by the way. So that.
What? 50,000? Damn, you had a lot of money.
Yeah, I still have quite a few. I don't spend anything.
Yeah,
and what I did spend of like what? 6,553 platinum now? Let me make sure it's not like hiding over. Yeah. And then let's come here. Is it not working? I can't see how much gold I have. It's not scrolling.
You have so much gold, there's an integer error.
Yeah. Because there looks like there's a number before the 0, and then there's 6, 7, 1, 5. I can't tell. Maybe that's a 6 or a 3. It could be an 8. Anyway, I have a lot of money.
In any case, he's kind of looking around. Where is Kisa? Not the retrograd's here. Kisa would be down here, especially not on deck. Looking at your ship, it appears to have a fair amount of displacement.
Excuse me?
Water displacement.
Get off my ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just called your ship fat.
You didn't realize he's just using nautical terms, right? Do you still tell him to get off your ship, though?
Yeah. She's not gonna come over here and talk smack about my ship.
Very well. I was just going to point out that there are hazards that your ship would encounter, and I was going to offer to take your ship with us. However, and the voice will then be amplified coming back from the ship. However, I'm sure alternate arrangements could be made.
Thank you. It would be nice. I don't like sailing with assholes. And then she's gonna look back at the party, and she's like, "Never mind. Scratch that."
Captain, I take it you would want your ship with you?
Duh.
Feeler?
Yeah. The captain of the Lycus Academy ship is thinking.
I take it you're the type that would abandon your ship?
No.
Hmm.
Though I would leave it in the care of people I trust.
He's gonna look back around at everybody. He doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Ah. I'm sorry.
Don't be. He's very fearsome.
Well then, since you want your ship with you, and it would have issues sailing directly to the academy, are you prepared to board my ship? Rather, how she's the ship's name. Are you willing to board the Alacrity as we take your ship safely across?
I can be agreeable to those terms, yes.
Very well. Do not worry. You'll have your ship in hand at all times.
Wait, what?
What do you say? Wait, what? In the air above your ship, you'll see the and anyone else on the top deck will see the forming of a large magical symbol. For those near the edge, you'll see a duplicate of the symbol being formed in the water, just on the sea line, beneath your ship. For those that have a passive perception of 20 or above, you will hear the soft, just due to distance, the soft sound of incanting from the other vessel, from the Alacrity.
What the hell is he about to do to my ship?
I think they're helping it get over the reefs.
Oh,
They're gonna float your ship, quite literally.
Okay. There is a there is a shimmering of light which is not too unfamiliar to your group. It's very much like a teleportation circle in terms of the light and the effect of transition. You will you the party and the crew will find themselves on one of the large decks, uppermost decks of the Alacrity, and the person that you told to get off your ship will present to you a bottle containing what looks to be a model of the Narnia inside of it.
They turned your ship into a.
That's one way to do it.
Kami, on impulse, draws her blade.
Kami.
You will hear several simultaneous movement from nearby automata as they shift to a ready position. But the captain of the Alacrity will just make a gesture, and the automatons will go back into a standby position.
You can't just come in here and sling your dick around like you own the place. This is my fucking ship, and you should have asked for permission first.
I did.
Did anyone let Thomas know to get off the ship? Because he was probably in the gallery.
We all just magic.
Well, if you're in a gallery, you're perfectly fine.
I say, yeah, the gallery's not part of the ship, so even if they shrink the ship, the gallery will just be floating there.
You didn't say anything about shrinking my goddamn ship.
I told you your ship would be in hand.
Yeah, but we didn't realize you meant that literally.
Kami goes to lunges at him unless somebody's going to stop her.
Oh, I'm definitely going to stop you.
Well, we still haven't determined where Thomas is.
If you're in the gallery, you're fine.
Poofed, yeah, everybody poofed on the ship.
Yeah.
We're
Is
on
it
the
not
ship.
mistaken, you can move the door of the gallery, yeah?
No, once you cast it, the door stays wherever you cast it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Which is why
It's
I'm
been
saying, if you turn
implied
the boat into
or
a ship in a bottle, the door is probably still hanging where the ship was.
Or the door shrunk down on the ship.
No, that's not how the spell works. Unless David's, house ruling something for story.
Someone might want to send a message to our lady.
I will, once I get a minute to make sure Kami's not going to stab somebody.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's cool. I'm cool. It's okay. You can let me go. I'm good. This asshole's going to die, though. At some point, I'm going to kill him.
We all die at some point.
I said at some point, I'm going to fucking kill him. Haven't decided if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow.
Well, if you must, I recommend tomorrow after you've had a chance to heal up from everything we just went through.
I feel like you've known me quite long enough to know that I'm okay with dying.
I know you are, but I was giving a recommendation, not that I expected you to follow it.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, nice.
If you want, I can release the ship, but, it is an easy way to get it past the reefs that it wouldn't be able to sail past.
I'm not saying I don't, I'm just saying he should have asked for permission first, so just coming in and assuming.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's twice now. This guy has just thrown his weight around and not bothered asking a fellow captain what to do with their boat.
Just so you are aware, guy, in my heydays, I killed embers for fun.
He's wearing an expression as if he doesn't he makes just one of those things of it's like from his perspective. Oh, okay, so I'm dealing with a very randomly angry person here. Ro, due to your sheer insane levels of insight, this is clearly a person of not malicious power, but they're kind of used to a certain level of a combination of command and power that it's like, well, I mean, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it's like it's not a malicious intent kind of thing. It's more of a he's powerful and he knows it, and Nympha is highly magical anyway.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was accusing him of malicious intent. We were just accusing him of, violating the captain's rights by not asking about fucking with their ship first. Very delicately hands the ship to Kami.
My poor ship. I'm so sorry.
Either uncork or crack the bottle, preferably over a body of water, and it should be fine.
Don't talk to me right now, asshole. I'm ready to stab you. Being nice because my party members asked me to. Somebody hand me a flask.
Here. Ooh, that was close.
There is a. I'm sorry. Where's the executive officer?
Points to the lion. Yeah, don't ask.
Looks at Sammy.
I told you he didn't have opposable thumbs.
I do have to apologize for a faux pas. In all this, I did not introduce myself.
So you didn't do a lot of things.
I am Captain Viren Kost, and you are. Samuel just go, just this growl. I see.
His name is Samuel, but we call him Sammy for short.
Well, Captain, since you are talking to me, your introduction of yourself and your crew.
So, like, whistle and be like, crew, sound off.
1, 2. No, they're not going to count. Okay. Yeah, your crew will introduce themselves.
Okay. Messaging to Thomas. Being transported to the academy now. If you'd please come out of the gallery so that I might move it. Please fly out. 25 points.
Nice.
Thomas is going to be like, huh?
You were showing this message.
He's going to open the door, poke his head out, and be like, I see. And then fly out.
I wanted to go with first steps a doozy, but I was like, no, that's
That's eating up my words.
Thomas, upon flying out, is going to be like, where are you guys?
over here.
Looks up at giant boat.
Why am
I
yelling?
see.
We have the earring.
Yep. You see the giant, like city-like ship that is the Alacrity.
Ironic
I
name.
wonder
Just
if they have a casino on this ship.
What was that?
I said, I wonder if they have a casino on this ship.
If they don't, I can install one.
Hmm. Alrighty. Well, carry on.
Right. As you, I take it you fly to join the others.
Yeah.
And I'll recast the gallery on the fancy ship so whoever wants to hide in there or rest or whatever can do so.
Okay. As I recall, you have a passive perception of 15.
Thomas?
Yep.
His passive perception is, I believe, lower than that.
Okay.
It's like a 12.
In that case, you do not see Kisa with the group.
I will message Kisa also just so she's aware of what's going on.
Message or send.
Sending. I'm going to assume she's more than 120 feet away.
Yeah.
She was also in the gallery. Yeah, my passive perception is 12.
Okay.
Well, that's message Kisa first, since David didn't mention she wasn't around. That would have definitely been something to do first. And
You saw her on the ship, like before this event happened.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
yeah,
the ship's now for Kisa size, so
That.
Still make sure to message her before collapsing the gallery, just in case. Cause
Okay.
everybody else is accounted for, right? We're not missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Dragon Lady sometimes hangs out there. Oh, and
Yeah, no, she was called out by the captain for being on deck, so she went below deck. So yeah, she was outside the gallery.
I'd assume the fairy dragon and Keegan aren't in there either.
No, the fairy dragon is on your shoulder. Though, I mean, still invisible.
Well, I know she's there. I just wanted to make sure.
we're level 23.
Yes.
That sounds right. Yeah, 20.
You're level 23. That's how I can have
Yep,
what
the
I
main
have.
menu says 23.
I did do my level up.
Nice. Captain Cost will call out. Set course back to the academy. There'll be a number of eyes as as the large ship makes an admittedly somewhat slow turn, and begins heading back. Now that you're on the top side of the ship, you guys, for anyone who has proficiency in Arcana, you will notice what looks to be armored levistones that's probably why the ship is is not just completely annihilating the water that it's sailing on.
And to be clear, this is still the same day. We haven't gotten our long rest yet.
This is there would have been a long rest. This is the morning.
Okay.
Cool, it's day 2. 5 more days.
I can reset my sheet.
By the way, So I mean, what is Keegan deciding to look like with shape since he is obviously gargantuan now?
I'm just trying to think. Boss Master HP.
What was that? Boss Monster HP? What? Okay.
I mean, he already has Bossbuster HP before rolling 20d20 or whatever it is for Ancient
No, I
Silver
said
Dragon.
I have Boss Monster HP.
Oh, you have it. How much do you have?
Counting the temporary hit points I get from my sword, 277.
Nice. I'm only at 250.
Well, my natural is 257. Again, I get 20 from the sword.
Hey, I'm not that far off from
Yep.
you.
What color of
For Boss
dragon?
Monsters.
What color of dragon is Keegan supposed to be?
Keegan is inherently a Silver Dragon. And I just made him the ancient version of himself.
Yeah. I am going to answer your question momentarily. I am just need to look at stuff.
Yeah, that can be answered later.
Yeah.
I just figured I would bring that up because Keegan would otherwise be a gargantuan creature, which would cause complications.
Yeah.
Oh dear lord, I just realized Keegan now has like 700 something HP now because of this.
Oh, no doubt.
Because he already has 371.
The ship is sailing towards the academy. The crew around are are unfortunately to some of you are clearly all embers. Some appear to have automata assistants. Some of the crew seems to be forms of automata. You'll also be seeing some of these really short people in pointy hats. Moving about. Could have sworn. There we go.
Oh,
It is so adorable.
I think that's officially their first appearance in this game.
Yes, it is.
Some of the embers are wearing lighter armors. Others are wearing heavier armors, but they appear to be moving with the same amount of mobility. The same amount of mobility that that those of lighter armor. Later armor would be wearing.
Oh, same box.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do a big box over there.
Yeah, I can merge them.
I mean, if you want me to go for it, I'm just saying we can put it in one box.
I take it Kami is still
One of these?
maybe later.
Okay.
Is still irked.
Yeah, she's still irritated.
Okay. What are you wanting?
She still has her sword out, but she's not trying to threaten him.
Okay. The crew of the Alacrity don't appear to really regard you or your crew as any kind of threat. Yeah, is there anything people are wanting to do during the transit?
How long?
For you, Ro, you would have eventually gotten a sending or a message response from Kisa, just simply stating that she is fine. Other than that, she unless you go looking for her, you're not going to be seeing her.
Fair enough. Just as long as she's aware of where we are and that we're sure she's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You wondering how long the trip was going to be?
Mm-hmm.
Say 5 days. Do it. Do it.
The trip will be in the Alacrity. It'll be a 5-hour trip.
Damn. Tried.
That's okay. For 5 hours, if there's are there training grounds on this ship?
Yeah, there are some training areas. They're not very large, but they are there.
That's okay. Whatever Ember is willing to train with her.
Okay.
She will not be holding
You're
back.
willing to challenge the Embers. Okay. Okay, cool. Do I not have that just as a thing? Could have sworn I had it as a thing. Yeah, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. That's where it is. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you'll get some you'll get some takers. The one of them will look at you and go, well, I hope you learned something from this.
I always learn. Learning
Good.
is what makes you a great person.
No. I doubt you've seen the like of the Lacus Academy before.
I'm normally not allowed. I used to previously not be allowed on. Ember grounds.
Hmm. Interesting. I'm sure I can round up more than one person to train against you if you're wanting something that you feel is equal to your skill level. Unless you just want to fight one at a time.
Oh yes, 1-on-1. I'm not all about having unfair fights.
Okay then. Okay,
I'm like some people, I'm not assholes.
this particular person. This particular person is wearing medium armor, has a sword that is clearly enchanted due to the dry ice effect coming from his blade, and his other hand has a or rather conjures in a beam of light about the length of a longsword. Okay, for your bout, just like at the previous academy, I would like an athletics roll, an acrobatics roll, and a constitution check.
And athletics. I'm not very athletic, but hold on. Where did I move? Okay, never mind. I was like, where did my dice go? It was just here. Yeah, it's a 19.
While she's doing this, what are others doing?
Well, let's see. I can't work on the boat. Takes 5 hours.
19, 27.
I mean, technically you could. It'd be working on a model ship, though.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, one, all the supplies are on the ship, so they'd be shrunk down too. And two, I don't know if I can get it out of the bottle to work on it.
That's a good point.
19. Oh my god, I gotta do math. Hold on.
Okay, I will get another day of reading done.
Okay.
Because that'll be just enough time to do that.
Okay.
That leaves me 1 day short.
And I've already taken care of the prisoner situation.
Is it a Constitution saving throw or just flat
Constitution
con?
check.
Okay, so just straight con, right?
Yeah.
Prisoners are taken care of.
Yep.
I kept the one person that Kami would have killed again away from everything.
Who, the guy that broke his promise?
Not gonna comment.
That's okay. I got his shit. No matter.
But yes, the thing that happened earlier was me doing divine intervention. But let's see, what else is there? Polymorph is now permanent. I can't really think of anything besides doing. I have nothing to actually do at this point. I managed to finish all of my tests.
Well, that's weird. The contract did not calculate correctly.
He's very good with athletics. I'm not very good with athletics.
Oh, that's why I put in the wrong thing. Okay, that 2 is a 22 for the con check.
22. Oh.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
I'd probably just
Oh,
be trying.
that's right. Sorry, Sierra. Your contract gets. It looks like it gets a special
Penalty.
special bonus.
His does or mine do?
Yours. I just need to look up what
Mine
it
do.
is. Sorry, one second. What was it, Eric?
I was jokingly saying it would be a penalty because of the curse.
Hmm.
Tarbalene, is there anything that you were doing?
Honestly, again, in transit, he's been doing a lot of devotions, especially with all these random ass people around. While he will look to see if there is, because how this is like the size of a floating city, yeah.
Well, it's more like it's more like it's not like an entire city. It's like if you had like a couple city blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Royal Caribbean level cruise ship.
Yeah.
But it looks like a giant cathedral on a ship.
Yeah. So I am gonna look to see if they've got a casino on board.
Okay, make me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Da-da-da. Please tell me why. That's the wrong.
Hmm.
I just have to ask because you've made these cards. Is there a card for the boss guy? Like the Estalia cards? Is there one for the guy we fought?
No, that guy was not a member.
Dang.
14.
Because yes, I remembered them, and I was totally going to try to take the effort to collect them.
14.
And no Kami, stop.
14 investigation. Okay. You will find that they don't call it a gambling den. There's a games room.
Okay, then I'll likely spend most of my time there.
Okay. The games that they are playing, they would, it's not like regular, it's not like regular games like you'd be dealing with, like their card games, and their card games would include issues like shifting cards, so there would be an added time element to your strategy to people's strategies due to the cards in their hands changing at different intervals depending on the cards that you have. So there'd be an added element of challenge in that. Though once cards are placed down, like if you're showing a hand, in a case of a poker analog, the cards would be static and not shift, because at that point they're committed. Other games like shoot, what is it called? I forget the name of what it was called. Wow. Where you like softball toss the balls and you try to get it into specific holes for points.
T-ball.
Yes, thank you. There's a variant of that where, excuse me, where the ball goes through a little bit of a multi-part tubular maze that you are expected to guide the ball by opening some doors, closing others to guide the ball down to the hole that you're trying to strike. Essentially, there's a twist to any kind of standard gambling game in here.
Okay.
Sierra, your Constitution roll does have the benefit of instead of your regular modifier, it would be a roll of your hit die. So instead of it being like a special Constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit die, instead of your regular modifier.
Oh, so not a +3, it'd be a D10?
In your case, yeah.
Is that something new?
That is something that I apparently had missed in this chunk of text for how pit fighting works.
Oh, well then. Constitution, it was a 17, so hold on, I gotta do math.
You said 17, so you're adding 5.
25, yeah, 25.
Okay. Okay, you are able to score some points on him, though he's won the other two.
He won the other two?
No, sorry. Wait, hold on. You rolled 27, 36. Okay.
And then 25, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so you beat the athletics. No, you beat the acrobatics.
The acrobatics and the con.
Okay.
Not the athletics though, because she's not very athletic. She made sure to let him know she was not very athletic.
Okay.
She's selectively athletic.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like overall you won. It looks like overall you because you got 2 out of the 3. So okay,
Yeah.
Okay. It was a
close call.
Yeah. It was a he wasn't a wimp.
Yeah. Well, as an Ember, I would hope not.
Okay. In terms of you, Tarbelaine, are you wanting to? You say you're wanting to actually participate in any of these games. Are you wanting to actually try to go for any kind of winnings?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. What kind of game would you like to participate in?
I'll try my hand at the well, the skee ball is athletics or dexterity based, or
In the case of that, given the excuse me, given the two-part, two-stage that it would be a athletics roll and a excuse me. Let me look at the skill list. It would be an athletics roll and either either a sleight of hand or investigation roll.
Okay, and then to use my King of Diamonds, okay, you'll just give me a bonus.
Your King of Diamonds is you get some sort of perk.
Yeah.
Okay. What I will do then is I will minus a d10 from the respective difficulties.
Okay. Athletics. Sleight of hand.
Okay. Now, when you approach, um, there will be a nearby Academy Ember that will ask, well, how much are you going to be in for?
Let's see here. How much do I have?
We have.
How much did we get from that last thing?
I'm sorry.
How much money did we pick up from the
20,000.
Yeah, I thought it was 25k.
20,000 gold? Or
Oh, that's right.
It was 20 for them.
20 for them. Okay.
Oh wait, we got
20,000
20,000.
Because the guy was being
For
a biased bastard.
Yeah, yeah. You got 20,000 for saving the university.
Was it 20,000 gold or 20,000 platinum?
Gold.
Cool. The only one who had platinum on the line was Kami.
So I'll put in like 500 platinum.
Okay.
I play at the high roller tables.
Oh, if you're going to be playing at the high roller tables, might I suggest either the hard nightmare or Hydra difficulties on this to magnify your winnings?
I'll try it on an easy level first. I've never played this before. Not easy, but like mid-range.
Okay.
And silence.
I mean, David has to determine the difficulty.
Oh man.
Okay. One momento. Just so you're aware. Okay, I guess we're going with moderate then.
Oh, okay. I see the difficulty levels now. I'll go with Nightmare.
Oh, okay.
That's the medium, right?
I think
Easy, normal, moderate, hard,
Oh.
nightmare, Hydra, apocalypse.
We'll go with Nightmare.
Okay. Oh man, your minus 1d10 really helped you out. The Emperor's Eyes that's nearby watching this will go wide a bit as you, with what must be just serendipity, throw the ball just right as um, when the ball hits it shoots up. There are air currents that try to adjust your trajectory, but you had just the right spin on the ball that it cut through those air currents as it's going through the tubes. You're looking at it switching, using your quick reflexes versus that of any quick calculations because you use sleight of hand and not investigation. So you're not anticipating. You're seeing where it's going, then quickly with like the twitch reflexes of someone playing of a 10-year-old playing Call of Duty will be like this, this. It's the ball will be moving about as it boom hits the falls into the the largest point area, and you do a few more balls as you go through hitting either the largest or the second largest points um, points each time until you rack up
Go tell Lynn about it.
until you uh, have all your balls expended. Phrasing, I know. Sorry. And like the Emperor will go, whistle. Let's see, 1,000. You're at Nightmare. Okay. Well, with that,
Did I just bankrupt the casino?
would you like it in Gil or a prize?
Gil.
Oh, okay.
Who's my good girl?
Okay, I'm going to Nightmare. So
Why'd you just roll 5d6?
I'm calculating your winnings. What? Oh, no, that is that. I'm not sure why it errored out.
Thomas is going to be having a good day for a very long time.
Fine, I'll do it like this then. If I have to do it piecemeal, why you still have a syntax error going on?
You
We lost the.
have a double plus after the D20.
Okay.
Well, she said she wasn't sticking around. So.
Hi, yes, sir. Hi. Lynn, can you feed the dogs or let them out?
Okay.
Only 22.
You, as you can see there, you have earned yourself 22,672 gold.
Okay. Is that factoring in the fact that I made my bet in platinum?
Yeah, you said 500 platinum, yeah? Which would be the
Yeah.
equivalent of 5,000 gold.
Okay, just confirming.
Yeah. So you definitely gained a profit there.
Yep.
Okay.
22,000 gold on the wall. 22,000 gold.
Okay. Who's doing that? Okay. Okay. Given the situation with the upcoming crystal and everything, I'll give you guys a choice. You guys want to hang out on the Alacrity for a bit, or do you want to actually make it to the Academy proper?
I'd like to actually advance the plot, so make it to the Academy.
The error came back on.
Yeah,
She was only
I
gone
signed
for.
off by accident, but I am fading, so we can just push it along.
Okay. Okay, Eric, am I forgetting anything about about Armros doing anything?
No, I've
Okay.
been waiting for so long.
Okay.
I've just been like, I'm good. I've done everything I need to do. Like 2 hours ago.
So, the Alacrity will make it to the Academy, which will pull pull alongside one of the outer areas there. You'll see the Academy just built into this waterfall cliffside. Not depicted in the image, but you will see a number of floating magicite crystals around the academy at various levels of it on the exterior. They're primarily emitting light at the moment.
Thomas is going to lean over to Kami. Can we steal one of those?
If you want to,
The size of
I won't help you.
The size of these crystals are are each the size of a average giant.
Good luck stealing that one out of my noticing.
While you are on Academy grounds, any short rests that recover mana points will recover twice the die value rolled.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Captain Cost will go and find Kami. Captain.
What do we
Yes.
do with our fallen friends?
We have arrived. We have arrived at the academy. I'm glad to say safely.
Did you question whether or not your ship would make it back in one piece?
No, I questioned whether or not you would be the target of highly corrupted individuals, and that the ship could have been attacked in transit. Clearly, that was not the case.
There's a word for people like you.
I'm sure there is.
Well, lead the way. Let's not dilly-dally.
I prefer shilly-shallying. But yes, this way. Feel free to gather your crew, and remember, you can unbottle your ship at any time, preferably over water.
Yeah.
Is there water near here where we can safely unbottle the ship without screwing it over later?
He'll point out some areas that have deeper water, which would be areas like over here.
And it'd be able to sail back out of them?
Over here. Well, you'd have to. It depends on how well you trust your helm and navigator.
I don't know, Kami, you want to try and have to sail it out of there, or do you want to just, keep it in the bottle for now?
We'll keep it in the bottle for now.
Okay.
My crew deserves a break, so let them have some downtime.
Except your ship is Pokeballed.
I will leave my ship though with Lane, and I will let him know. If anything happens, I will castrate you. And attach it to your forehead.
At my former employment, I wasn't threatened in such a way.
Well, it's a good thing you have me. We can now check that off your bucket list.
To be fair, didn't your former boss threaten you with death?
Yeah, I seem to recall that.
So, wouldn't this... I mean, it still sucks, don't get me wrong, but technically it's an improvement?
I mean, I do plan on attaching it to his forehead. Did anything happen to my ship?
It depends on how much you value quality of life.
Well, one can be fixed. The other's harder to get fixed. Either way, I'm sure you can hold down the fort.
Oh, yes. One ship in a bottle.
Sammy, watch Lane. Make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. If he does, eat him.
Okay.
Let's go present this letter to the correct headmaster this time.
Okay. All of your presences will be noted by by various embers, just because you kind of stand out.
What are you talking about?
But they don't confront you or anything. A few look like they might, but those are clear like freshman people. They're like, I want to prove myself against wada wada wada, and other classmen are like, no, they're visitors. Stop it. And soon you will find the headmaster, who is actually on their way to the docks. So shortly after entering is when you bump into this guy that looks like this. Except without the tree stuff, it's a long cloak.
It's a Pokemon. Gotta catch it.
Yes, I heard from the dean at Ipsworth that, well, it was very important that I meet with you.
Yes, it was. We are on a mission of great import.
Sorry, my mind actually went on a mission from God.
We are
Romantis,
from gods, plural.
This is obviously my party. They're free to introduce themselves. And this letter is for you. It's from the head of Mundus Academy, as well as the head of the Estelia Library.
Yes, you'll read it over.
Fun times ahead.
Well, unfortunately for me, then the situation includes my regular preamble.
Well, I mean, preamble in the way, if you like, but
no, my preamble was involving testing. Testing your minds, proving yourselves.
Yeah, we did that the last two places, so.
Oh, you don't clearly that is not needed by me here.
Awesome. I knew getting that letter was a good idea.
It saved so much time.
Yes. I see this other signal is just the curator of the Grand Autonomous Estelia Library.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one to blame for the want of anonymity. But yes, forgive the rush, but come with me. He's walking. There's like bits of like phosphorus magic, like seemingly either coming from him or coming from his clothes, as he is moving quickly.
As we're walking, Kami will make the remark, is like, you might want to teach your dog some manners, by the way.
So what are you referring?
What was the captain's guy name again?
The captain's name was Viren Kost.
I'm talking about Mr. Costa.
He seemed to always be a direct and sharp individual, rather efficient with his time. What seemed to be the problem?
Lack of respect for our good captain's command here and the property they're in. First just randomly teleporting onto the ship and then putting the ship in a bottle without clearing it with her first.
That's a very nicer way than what I was gonna say.
That's why I said it first.
I apologize for his rudeness.
You're not the one who should be apologizing.
Well, I mean, he's his boss, so he has, some sway on the apology.
Yeah, I mean, that's like if Sammy bites you. I'm not gonna apologize to you because Sammy bit you. I'm gonna make Sammy apologize to you because he should know better.
Sammy will make a sound that you know is him chuckling. Students are moving out of the way as it's clear that their headmaster is in a rush.
Oh, and Kami has not once put her sword away, by the way.
Okay. I mean, this place isn't unused to weapons, so. Going through some winding areas. Some of the areas the headmaster will approach walls, leaning his staff forward as he's approaching. He doesn't actually stop. He may slow down a little bit. The walls crack and explode outwards, allowing passage, and the bits kind of pull back in to reform the walls after you guys move through. Yeah, unlike the other guy, this guy again is very clearly going, "Oh no, this isn't time for pageantry. We need to get to where we're going." As you're moving through walls and clearly like secret areas, some of which have arcane wards as a headmaster can just kind of bypass and move through. He will he'll talk as you're aware of the secret that we harbor the ancient crystals. Excuse me. You should know that the one here is rather, shall we say, close to its element. How many academies have you been to so far?
You would be our second. At least in terms of going down to the crystal room. I attended the Candy Academy myself, but but obviously never went down to the secret basement.
Mm.
Come on now. There we go.
Thomas is sitting in the back kind of uncomfortably.
Sitting? Are you like floating them?
Not like he is pointedly in the back of the group.
Okay. Oh, there's a head up there. You'll eventually encounter a staircase that is that descends. Though there is a gap as part of the stairs are shattered outwards. If you can fly, you can bypass it. If you can't, I'll need an athletics roll to kind of go from shattered piece to reach the other side.
I can't fly, but I can fall in the correct direction.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, can we just bypass the stairs and just go straight down? Like, is there a center or is there a wall that stops us from jumping down into the center?
There is a blue glow in what is otherwise a void of darkness, save for the stairs and a door that they eventually lead to.
Okay, fair
Feel
enough.
free to jump if you wanna test things.
No, it's fine. Plus, I
Well,
wouldn't jump. I would just fly down.
could be exciting.
I'm gonna proceed to be a normal person and just walk.
So you're gonna have to make the athletics rolls then.
I mean, I can also fly, but
Well,
don't
that's
we
what I
still
said.
have to make the
You
rolls?
said you were gonna walk, then you.
Well, I'll fly, so it's a lot easier. But I'm just wouldn't we still have to make athletic rolls anyways because
No,
of
if you
distance?
can fly, you don't. If you can fly, you don't need to make the rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd fly. Screw having to make rolls right now.
Okay.
Let's get to the plot rock, damn it.
I will let Kit Kat ride on my back if he wants.
Sure, he'll do that. There it is.
I now have 2 dragons. When will I get a third dragon, David? Now that I'm thinking about it randomly.
You will encounter additional dragons when the time is right. Okay. You will reach a door, and the headmaster will open the door that leads into a structure that feels like it is independent of the rest of the academy, but clearly within the academy grounds. A instant hit of moisture as there is a blue glow, and I will be switching maps in a moment. There's a blue glow of light from like around corners. Some of this area does have water in it, which the headmaster will approach. I hope none of you are allergic to water.
This would be a terrible world to live on if we were. It would almost be like being afraid of, being on water in a nautical campaign.
Some part of me deep down that really is desiring floaties right now, but I don't know why.
Okay, let me drop you guys in here. Orange, Keegan, Sammy.
No, Sammy is with Lane.
Oh, right. Hi, Sammy. Blame her, not me. Ro. Zara. Kami, where are you? There you are.
So how did this work last time, Thomas? Did you feel compelled? Did we just have you do it first?
I went like last.
Okay.
Like we all just walked in one at a time to figure out who it was reacting to.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna say
Kami's
Kami
defense,
first.
Kami refused to go like the last time, so.
Yeah.
You still had to though.
No, Kami didn't.
Yeah,
Thomas
that's,
went-
that's right,
Kami
because you went in just before her.
Yeah, Kami was very adamant she was not going.
It's Kami's turn. Kami goes first.
Kami's not going. She's gonna stop at the doorway. Like, I'll
Rollies?
wait right here. Rollies.
Yeah, we roll for it.
What are we rolling?
What, we agree on a die. We roll the die. Either lowest or highest goes first.
Yeah, but I'm saying Kami is saying she's stopping at the door and be like, I'll wait right here. Remember, Kami is taking an active role. Her job is just to lead you guys here. That's it.
Her job was to find the heroes of light.
All right. Well,
not be the hero of light.
I guess I'll take point then.
Does it react to the row?
Okay.
Though as Rogue walks in, a bunch of sludge monsters come out of the corners. Oh, wrong game.
But is it? Is it really?
As you approach Row, you will see that as you approach, the water begins to swirl around it. You are not feeling particularly compelled. The water does swirl enough that you would need, like if you're standing in the water, you would need an athletics check to keep your footing, unless you're doing something to prevent the need to prevent the pull of the water or somehow negate it.
Sorry, what?
The water around the crystal as you approach swirls,
but is
around
not threatening.
But it's swirling with enough force that it will be able to move you without it, unless you have an athletics roll or something that's preventing the current from actually.
If I step back, does it stop trying to defend itself, for want of a better?
If you step back, the water will go to a gentle swirling.
So this one isn't you. I guess I'll step in next.
As you can see, the rest of the water in this place is from trusted individuals who attempted to better understand what it was they were guarding. This place wasn't as wet in the past. At that, Headmaster will actually take a few steps back.
Where's Sasha?
That is a terrific question. I would suggest that you look behind you.
Oh. Sasha,
I mean, what does Keegan even look like right now? Because I'm pretty sure he couldn't have gotten down here as a gargantuan dragon right now.
No,
I think he probably couldn't fit down here.
This image would work.
It sounds like you haven't made up your mind. You're just improvising.
It seems. Well, I have a tendency to go, oh yeah, this is this is like perfect, but I don't need perfect right now. I just need it to evoke what I need it to evoke. So, come on. Of course, it won't let me do that because of the freaking website. I disapprove of the
Let me do that. There we go. Bypass your shit.
You have been bypassed.
Go with me.
He's invisible. Oh, he made himself Dragonborn.
Yes, the face to me kind of delivers some of the no nonsense that sometimes you can you can evoke.
Fair.
I think it's in the eyebrow horns. Okay, so you said you were approaching?
Yeah, I'll approach.
Okay.
I assume it does the same thing once I...
It yes, the water will begin to go from a gentle swirling to a strong swirling. One that will require either stepping back or a athletics check unless you're flying or something to resist. Are you?
I'll step back.
Okay.
2 down.
I'm gonna tell Kavi, get in here.
Oh, no, we still got Zasha to try.
Me.
You're here.
Yeah, but I'm not that important.
You never know.
Shame on you. You
Fate-
are very important. You are my son.
Fate is very fickle. Would be even more funny if it's Keegan, though.
Tyler Blaine is going to look over at Zasha and be like, none of us are that important.
I hate to break it to you guys, but I feel like my children are far more important. To me, anyway. And that includes you, Kit Kat.
Man, the black robe that you guys met a while back no longer can exist. Shit.
Wait, what?
That image is no longer being hosted. Zasha will move up. Okay, if you guys insist. Like with the rest of you, the water will begin to strongly swirl when Zasha gets near. Oh no, it's not me.
Alright, that only leaves one other person.
Yep, Keegan.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I mean, I really doubt it would be Keegan. But if Kami really wants to entertain the possibility...
Tommy does not want to entertain the possibility.
So is Kami fine going to step into the room?
No.
Keegan, I need your help. You need to carry this nice, gentle lady into that room over there.
I'm insulted that you called me a lady.
I said a gentle lady.
I am gentle. I'm just not a lady.
I see then that you have built yourself as an immovable stone or wall of stubbornness.
A wall of stubbornness. I've been called worse things.
What is the worst if this happens to be a correct action?
What do you mean by correct action? Correct for who?
I'm pretty sure you're it, Kami.
For you.
There's no way it's me.
Then get in here and prove us wrong.
Kami looks at all you guys and then looks at Thomas and kind of steps so her back is against the wall. I'm like, no, I think I'm good. I'll wait right here, like I said. My
Hey.
sword and me.
I'm gonna put this in the chat, in the Skype chat, because I'm bad at putting images in. I'm bad at putting images in. What is it? But Thomas, when Kami says she's not a lady.
Oh my dear lord.
I like your radar, Blaine. That, quote, bitches love cannons. And I assume firing them as well.
He doesn't really do that, right?
No, he that literally, the second that she was like, I am not a lady, he like reaches around from behind her and goes, squeeze, squeeze.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't do that. So I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Fiona is very attached to those hands.
She is. She gets a lot of pleasure from these hands. And this dick.
Anyway, I guess we need to go find the person this crystal belongs to. Back to the top.
The headmaster will speak up. Are you merely a guide in this situation?
Yes.
Oh.
Despite what these people seem to believe, yes, I am a guide. I was hired to be a guide.
So,
To be fair,
does that also mean that you're a leader?
She's like, I see what you're trying to do there. No.
And at this point, for the first time since getting here, Thomas will produce the Earth Crystal in front of the headmaster.
Oh my.
It's not.
Oh, I see. I see. This isn't merely chance, is it?
I don't believe in fate. I will meet you guys back topside. She like tries to go around Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is not letting her pass.
You're attached to your wings too, right, Thomas?
What?
She goes, you're attached to your wings too, right, Thomas?
It would be a small price to pay if it was to see you fulfill your purpose.
I don't have a purpose other than to guide you guys to where we need to go. And I have done that. And now I will go wait with my crew so you guys are ready to sail off.
Well, considering that it's reacting, it is reacting, yeah, because we're all down here, right? Like, because the Earth Crystal did that. It was more active when we were all.
Yeah, the water. Since Kami has kind of started this course of action. Okay, is anyone floating above the water, or is everyone standing in the water? The water
I'm
is
assuming Kami is standing in the water.
On an average human.
Probably standing in.
Standing in the water.
I would be standing.
Okay, then for those in the water, you will, unless you're like watertight, you'll be able to feel that while there is, of course, the gentle swirl around the crystal, that there is a current that for Ro and Amros you are feeling is heading eastward. For Tarbalaine, you're also feeling a current, but it is heading westward. Who aside from Kami has proficiency in survival or perception?
Survival and perception?
Or perception.
I've got perception.
No. Ambrose, how about you? Do you have proficiency in either?
Repeat that?
Do you have proficiency in either survival or perception?
I don't believe I do. No.
Okay. Tarblaine, how about yourself?
No, I do not.
Okay. Kami, I know you do.
I'm proficient in both.
Yes. Those that are proficient in either one will be able to notice a soft rippling and bending of water around Kami. The the current of the water, which is defying the fact again that there is a circular swirl going on around the crystal, is heading towards Kami before rippling around the small 3-foot area of which she is standing, and within that 3-foot area is a gentle shifting of the water. Basically, all currents are leading to Kami. If Kami were to move in that square, there would be a shift in the current to follow her.
Kami is explicitly trying to ignore that.
Okay. Well, you have proficiency in both, so you can ignore it, but it would very likely be an active ignoring.
Yes, she's actively ignoring it.
Well, the water seems to agree.
Water is weird that way.
Okay.
You know.
Are you actually trying to get around Tarbalan?
Yeah, like she went to go move around him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
The water carrying Kami back over.
If that is if that is the case, if you're wanting to actively do this, I would I'd be treating it, like a
Well, she's not trying to force her way by. She's kind of trying to step around him.
She's trying to threaten me too. Which,
Yeah,
if you'd like to make opposed intimidation checks, I'm more than happy to see who's more threatening.
You're right. There was an intimidation in there. Are you?
She wasn't trying to be intimidating. She was just stating a fact.
Okay, so she's empty threatening then. Okay.
There's no qualms turning to violence. This is a
The
given.
headmaster will be pondering a moment, and as the headmaster is about to say something, Keegan will speak up.
Of course, you pull the dragon card.
He has the stats of an ancient silver dragon right now. I think he could actually fight one-on-one with a lot of us right now.
Over the conversations we've had, you know that I may not agree with your viewpoints, and since you're not actively assisting chaos and corruption, I won't stand in your way. Though there is a curiosity I have. If the rest of you will indulge me. Kami, you say you don't believe in fate. Perhaps there is no fate, at least as one such as yourself would define it. But perhaps this world and its energies may have a faith or belief in you. If you want to leave, I'm curious as to see what would happen.
Nothing good.
Thomas is gonna look over at it and be like, not 100% sure what the dragon is saying,
I think he's saying it in English.
No. He's definitely speaking dragon, so I'm having trouble understanding it. Even
He
when
knows.
I never understood dragons.
Keegan.
He's speaking common.
Keegan will.
He has common, celestial, draconic,
Oh,
and something else as well.
Keegan will gesture to the spot where I made the X. Kami, if you wish to leave.
And Abyssal, she will turn and face him. And she's like, I will prove to you that it's not me. Would that make you satisfied? And
he will growl at your use of the tongue that you are using, but
Whoa, Kami, be careful. Don't make him angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
where are you moving to, or I guess attempting to move to? Because I don't know if people are going to try to stop you.
She just turns to face Keegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, everyone else will notice that when she makes what I presume is a quick turn, the water at that 3-foot edge around her will shift, raising some as if moving with the intensity of her actions. But when she actually stops moving, it doesn't actually really form a wave. It like starts to curl, and then goes, "Oh, she's not moving," and kind of flattens out.
Her eye twitches. Like, she is so annoyed by this whole situation.
I'm just gonna start laughing. Even the fucking defense mechanism wants you here. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna let you leave at this point.
I don't think that's a defense mechanism. I'm pretty sure that's the crystal.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
a crystal's defense mechanism.
I'm pretty sure if I chose to leave, it'll let me leave.
Well, as Keegan said, go ahead.
Is my crystal reacting with it at all, or is my crystal just?
Your crystal, now that you mention it, is actively glowing as if you were channeling its power, though you're not channeling its power right now. It's kind of passively glowing and being active. There are tiny tiny specks of glowing dust that are falling from it, likely due to the proximity to another crystal. As a matter of fact, those with passive perceptions of 15 or higher will be able to notice that the bit of dust that just seems to be propagating from the crystal weapon is floating towards, like it's being drawn towards the water crystal, though the dust particles do eventually like peter out after a certain amount of distance. But there was clearly some sort of draw between the crystal weapon and the large standing water crystal. Ro and Armoros, given your proximity to the water crystal, while you don't see any kind of crystalline particulates coming from it like the earth crystal is, you do notice that at the base of the water there is a crystalline glimmering. That glimmer is moving. Well, it's moving in the direction of Kami, so it's either moving towards Kami and or the earth crystal.
I'm just gonna point this out and say it's more. Oh look, The water is trying to go to you, Kami. You're not getting away from this.
You know what? I'm gonna prove to you. If I can leave, if you say I will prove to you that the water is not trying to keep me here. And if so, we all just walk away and find someone else.
Okay, what are you attempting to do to prove such a thing?
She's walking over where Keegan pointed.
Okay. Can you move yourself, or do you need to be moved?
Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whee! Sorry, let me stop. Let me come back.
Okay.
Oh, for a second, I was like, oh no, what just happened?
Once you leave to get on the ground, the water will move to follow you, and it's the strange thing is that the amount of water that everyone else is standing in doesn't appear to be shifting. The water that's following you once you start leaving on the dry ground, that area that borders that water area that borders the dry area, will just seem to emit more water, and it will flow up to follow you. Now everyone else will feel a shift in current as this is happening, seemingly applying a gentle pressure, a gentle current to the area that is now right now it's like, covering your feet, but it is slowly getting higher.
She looks down. Her sword drops, and she said, "No.
Told you.
No. This is no.
Told you.
This doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove anything."
Get the fuck in here and touch the crystal.
I was like, okay, no. You know what? This is
Thomas
all a
is
bad dream.
silent.
I drank too much. That's what's going on here. I had too much to drink. Bro, you put something in the drink, didn't you? Like, that's the only explanation. This is a dream.
It's the same stuff I drink, so if I did, then I'm tripping too.
This has to be a dream.
Get the fuck in here. And be a grown woman. Angel thing.
I'm not an angel, so,
You just flashed you at the fucking least.
I have never owned up or identified as such, so I don't think so.
Wings. You have the same wings as him.
So do you. Your point?
Oh, hold on.
That's a
one
good point.
second.
She could be Asgard.
Work call.
Oh, sorry, spy.
David, through the crystal if possible.
Okay.
I was trying to find what I thought was on there, but I'm not seeing it when I'm rereading.
All right, I'm back.
What is it
Quick
you're
as
always
work
telling
call
Zasha and I to do? Man the fuck up?
Yeah, she does.
Like, her eyes twitching, and she's like, her hand keeps like clenching and unclenching. She's like, no, there's obviously something wrong here. there's obviously.
Uh-huh.
She like turns around as if she's gonna attempt to leave again. Like, no, there's obviously.
I will drag you back
Is
here.
there a door there now?
There is a wall there.
Huh. Just like that wasn't there before.
What wasn't there?
Yes, tell us. What is it there?
There's a wall here.
Mm,
Is it
that
made
wasn't
up?
there before.
I see. So, are we just now going to coerce and force me to do something I don't want to do? Is that what we're all about?
But-
Keegan will speak
We're
up.
not forcing you to do it.
That's certainly not my intention. The headmaster will then speak with a little bit of a tone in his voice, as if he's having to vie for vocal space with Keegan. Considering Keegan cut him off at first. Excuse me. I have no doubt that if you put forth enough effort, you would be able to find your way out. Though, like the water here, I imagine it would have to be with fluidity and grace. That being said, the water appears to be propagating after you. I would just like you to keep that in mind. It, at the very least, is attracted to you.
Most people normally are, despite my bad attitude.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not.
That's true. I mean, we literally did get like 30 to 40 men over the course of 1,000 years to sacrifice their lives to become stone statues.
1,000
And
what?
he pauses and goes, "Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud."
More of what I'm wondering is as this Dragonborn has been saying, even if there is no fate, which I am not necessarily a believer in fate myself, there is certainly a power, a strong ancient power that is pulling itself to you, or you are drawing it. Now I would ask, even with your reluctance, would you prefer to be chased or to guide and maneuver what is chasing you? But I don't know how much experience with the mist you have.
I make it a habit to have none.
Ah, well then I can't use that analogy.
She's like not happy at all. So she's just gonna storm over here and is like, here, and like punch your big crystal.
She's gonna punch what?
She punched the
punches
crystal,
the crystal.
or at least trying
Oh, you're
to.
gonna punch the crystal? Okay.
She's going to punch the crystal.
Roll your to hit and damage.
Let's see. Oh, I don't. I'm punching it. Oh, does she not have unarmed on her sheet? Hold on, let me see.
No, unarmed is just your strength.
Yep, unless
Oh,
you have special stuff.
I
Unless you're a
don't.
monk or have
I'm
beads.
definitely
I do think
not.
you get proficiency though.
And
Oh,
strength.
Thomas-
you're proficient with an arm.
Yeah. Okay. So it's your strength modifier plus your proficiency.
Yeah, but your damage is just your strength. Like, modifier.
Yeah, just the strength modifier.
Okay, so it's just
10. You hit it. What's your modifier in your strength?
2.
So 2 damage.
Okay. Your fist comes in contact with it. The moment it comes in contact, the water around you and around the crystal pulls inward, geysering up.
The last thing you're gonna hear from Thomas is gonna be, "Have a nice trip."
Kami's words are gonna be, I fucking hate you guys.
For even with the water in the way, and Kami will have a much more unobstructed vision of this is the water that's geysering around her. Um, the the crystal, um, the outer part of it, begins to flow into the water, illuminating the water itself with the power of the crystal. While I cannot change the map itself, the area that everyone else is standing in is regular floor, as all of the water that's on this map has been pulled pulled inward, swirling in this in this geyser. Okay.
Amaros is in the splash zone.
Hmm.
I would have stepped out of the area. Because I did say I was originally going to do that anyways.
Okay.
It's a good thing my crystal didn't do a bunch of rock smashing all over.
Well, that's because you weren't trying to say no to it.
I worry to imagine what would have happened if I tried to say no to it.
Tell me how to say no to this.
Oh,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah?
Once Kami's in, Thomas will let the Earth crystal withdraw the wall.
Oh, you bastard.
I knew it.
Fucking called it.
Too bad we have to wait till after the cutscene to find out what your thing turns into.
Yep, that is true. Though it'll likely be a weapon she's proficient with.
One could hope.
Why did
Isn't
you
she
give me a
proficient with
tuning
everything, though?
fork?
No, I'm not proficient in everything.
I thought you were.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in ranged weapons.
Yeah, you are. You're proficient in simple and martial.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's
Never mind.
proficient in just about everything in this world. Just about.
Is a gun considered a simple weapon?
Martial.
Gun's martial, I think.
Yep,
Huh.
guns are martial.
Plot twist. Yours turns into a water gun.
Okay. Okay. In the case of you, Kami, please access the Ancient Heroes folder.
I.
You'd be like, I don't see it. I'm still fighting this.
No.
I don't see it. I'm sorry, I can't actually, play this ancient hero because I just can't see it. Sorry, guys. Next time.
Yeah. Well, I figured once I advanced the plot, I could probably fade off into slumber.
Ah,
You guys
okay.
don't need
So you
me
basically
now,
wanted
right?
to touch the crystal and then hit the hay.
Yes. My bed is calling me. I've been upright for too long.
Okay.
I also probably need to pass out.
Dang,
And the
it's only
Sierra-
9:30.
The Sierra. Oh wait, hey. Sierra's been working every day since the second. She is tired, and my body is literally like in a lot of pain.
No, I was more saying that in general, it's like it's only 9:30. I understand your situation, Sarah. You need sleep.
Yeah.
That was a solid 3.5 hour session.
Not even 3.5 hours. 3 hours, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
With 20 minutes of pre-talk.
Yeah, that doesn't count for shit.
Honest, no.
We've only had about, 15 minutes of actual worthwhile content?
No.
I'm just glad I got the message out there that Bojangles suck.
Mhm.
This is a paid advertisement from Popeyes.
And don't forget, Hello Fresh.
I actually.
Have you updated our sheets for this?
What do you mean updated? Oh, you mean
Like,
the
did they
past
get-
people? No, don't think
Yeah.
they changed.
No, mine still has like 33 HP.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I was like, it still says 37 HP. I wasn't sure if they leveled up from the
They're,
last thing.
they're, they're in the past.
They don't get levels. They are a single thing. A flash in a pan.
Though I do wanna point out, just because I like putting this out for you, Eric. You don't have access to a
Yes.
lair.
Yes, I'm aware I have a lair. Doesn't do anything because I can't take lair actions
Yeah.
or legendary actions.
As the fade out scene, then, Kami,
Mm.
you are hearing a distant voice getting ever closer, as if you are on a train speeding towards this voice. That voice is saying, "My queen."
Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this shit. I blame all you guys.
How dare you have authority and power and be a queen and not a princess?
Wait, who's referring to you as their queen?
Someone in the past.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because that hero of light is a queen of a nation. Because anyone can be a hero of light in terms of like walks of life and such.
Yeah, I love that. My hero of light is like a miner
Yeah.
who is teamed up with a queen.
Hey, you're a light man.
Fuck classism.
I imagine that before things got bad, he was probably for overthrowing the monarchy.
He was a Nikot. They don't have a monarchy.
No, he was a Vera.
Oh, he was the Vir?
He was the Vera.
Who also don't have a
he was
monarchy,
Vir.
as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're just like super communal matriarchy.
Yeah, they're just tribes.
Yeah. Yeah. In the case of the queen, though, again, part of the idea of going to the past is also showing how like entire social structures were different, because the world was different, and the Cataclysm really changed a lot of things.
Mm. Well, you're a hero of light now. Congratulations.
Well, technically, she's not one until we complete the past segment.
I was gonna say, she'd be like,
Ha.
I'd be like, damn if I am, I'll just not complete the past thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's still no escape.
I could die.
Well, dying
I don't
in the
think
past
so.
doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't change
I'm
anything.
talking about the player, not the character.
Oh.
He said there is no escape, and I was like, no, I could die.
Well, I mean, if if the player wants to um
If the players,
leave the
if
chat,
the play,
as it were, then we'll just
Tommy
get a
will
bot.
still be.
You said what, Matt?
Kami will still become a hero of light.
Speaking of,
And will adopt the name Inazuma.
that took so much longer.
Well, I'm off to go pass out and curl up in the fetal position.
Sleep while you can. Enjoy it. And tell Brian to tell you good night.
Who?
Brian.
Oh, Daddy Brian? Hold on, let me message him so he can. He has to tell his 2 kids good night. What chat was that in?
That was literally in the Ladrina chat.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's the most recent thing in there right now too.
I have tons of other chats. Hold on.
Yeah, it's literally the most recent thing in the Ladrina chat. Lord have mercy.
No, stupid computer.
I just enjoy the fact that we just all knew. It's like, yep, it's not us. It's gonna be Kami. Just go, Kami. Kami said no. I don't wanna.
Yeah, Kami would have thrown a tantrum if she could have gotten away with it.
I mean,
On the flip side, you should very easily be able to get the boat back out of the
yeah, I thought you liked the idea of your boat in a Pokeball.
No, Sierra thinks it's cool. Kami, not so much.
Oh no, I get that. I get that. Yeah, if you were to have tried to actively have left, the water would have just kept propagating and following you. Because the crystal is the the crystal of water. So it's just going to keep making water, and it's going to follow you.
Tommy,
eventually
you could be
the
the
crystal
herald of
would be.
destruction for some places, depending
You
on how
would
far
literally
you want to
cause.
run.
You would cause the 40-day flood.
don't tell her this. Now she's going to try to use it.
Well, I mean, she touched the crystal now, so
It doesn't matter. She'll get all the crystal's powers. And then she might retaliate. Well, she doesn't know that Thomas did that yet, so she'll never know it was me.
You better hope she never
Why
finds
are
out.
you including me in this here?
Because he was reprimanding both of us, so we are siblings in this, okay? When he turned us into children, he became our father. I gotta be up early again tomorrow. I'm off.
Good night.
Have
night,
a
everyone.
good night.
I hope people are ready for a adventure in the past with these different allegedly powerful people.
I mean, they're weaker than us. You're level 20. We have grown beyond their powers.
Well, that's fair. We are the main characters.
But these are the main characters of the past.
Yeah, like there's a reason why Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian swimmer. The main character of the present always will trump the main character of the past.
You know what?
Like-
I actually can't argue against that one.